Hi there, I'm here and I'm gonna go for Faber-Castell, and I'm actually gonna go for quite like a rainbow order, and we're just gonna go for this one that I already got, and well, hopefully it will be fine. Then I'm gonna go for this, this, this. We're gonna be going like this one and this one, cobalt turquoise and cobalt green. So it's gonna be quite a lot of colors, I think. Hi Bertha, hi Marvin, lovely to see ya. And then I got some greens. This is like, I'm not gonna go in the lighter yellows. I'm gonna go with this green, or is it gonna be this one? This was a phthalo light phthalo green. That was a cobalt green. I think I'm gonna go for this one, this dark phthalo green, and then I'm gonna go for these two, and that's it for my colors. Let's see how many I have. It's quite a setup. There's a lot of colors. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22. So I'm gonna take something out, I think. I'm gonna take this one out. Then we got 21. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then we're just gonna go with the rest of it and see how it turns out. I have no idea. Actually, I might wanna take out some more. I might wanna take out, not sure which. I wanna manganese, violet, and crimson, middle purple, pink metallic. We got this one that's pink carmine. We got this one that's permanent carmine. Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna do this. Hi Sarah, hi Billy Joe, hi Anne, hi Heather, hi Tina, hi Tammy. Lovely to see you. And I'm just gonna do some starting points here. I'm gonna start right here. Then I'm gonna start right in there. Then I'm gonna start right here. This one is gonna go both ways. I'm gonna start here. Then I think I'm gonna start right in here. Just like that. So we got that started. Then I'm gonna start in here. This one I'm gonna start here and here. That one is started. Then we got this one. This one I'm gonna start in here. Then I'm gonna start this one right there. And this one right here. Like I said, I was gonna do this. Got that. We're gonna do these round ones, the circles. I'm gonna start here. And I'm actually gonna continue that one here. Like that. Then I think I'm gonna, this one is gonna continue here like that. And like that. And then I'm gonna, this one will start there, this will start here, this will start here, this one will start here, Then I think it's just going to start down here for this one. Just like that. Then I think I have all my starting points done. Yes, please remember to like the video, and that goes for both Facebook and YouTube. That is only another way of helping me out. It's one click. It's one tiny click, but it means a lot in the big picture. If as many as possible actually make that one little click. So a like click is important. So here we go. We're just gonna go with the flow. I haven't counted out because we're just gonna go with the first round of colors. Because that case, if I get in doubt of any of the colors, I can just test it and say, well, I'm not gonna use that one anyways, and I can change my mind if I want. It's the first round. I'm actually exhausted. I did think I didn't know. I was thinking that maybe Candy wanted to take today because she's back in action, but I didn't really hear anything about it. So to be sure, I don't want to just think that take something for granted. Um, so I'll be doing it today. And yeah, we've been doing the laundry, so I get exhausted from that. It's just and it's really hard to put things in its space now after doing the laundry because of the state of the whole thing, because of the moving around that has not gone any further so far. But I also understand that Victoria was tired, and she can't just, yeah, that's just the way it is. Then we got the next color here. The next one's there. We got this little done there. This little one there. But yeah, I'm absolutely exhausted from running up and down and up and down and up and down. And then we got this little dude there. There, so we're not missing out on anything. Gotta recheck, make sure I got everything going. Thank you for sharing. Hi, Holly. So yeah, we got that, and it's the Faber-Castells that I'm playing with today. The beautiful Faber-Castell ones. It should be like that, yeah. So we're going for the next color. Here we go. Okay, hej Mille, og velkommen hjem. Jeg håber, du har haft en rigtig dejlig tur og oplevet en masse smukt. Oh, that's good. Well, it's sad that you have to move, but it's good with your husband's friend, Christina. That is definitely moving in the right direction. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the update. Well, I'll keep my fingers crossed that that getting it house ready and everything, that it will go fast so that you won't be too much away from your kids. Um, but it's moving in the right direction, getting a place that's more affordable. It's so horrible when one's finances change and everything has to, go in the deep end. So I'm happy to hear that something is happening that will definitely, on a longer run, help you. I am streaming on both YouTube and Facebook. I'm on both channels, streaming live. Whenever it's me streaming, I will be streaming to both channels, unless there's something happening that makes it impossible. But whenever it's me, I will be streaming both to YouTube and Facebook. And if I can figure out to add Twitter, I will add it. There's no way I can add Instagram, unfortunately, because I would really love to be streaming to Insta as well. But that will just be when it's me. As so far, when it's Tina or when Candy gets back on, they will just be streaming like we always done to Facebook. So it will just be me streaming to both channels at the same time. Because since, for instance, Tina is working from the phone, it would be really difficult for her to stream to both places and actually see the comments and everything. So that would be a problem. So for that reason, it's just me. I can imagine that that's going to be, but how far away from you are they going to be? Uh, I mean, is it like, hopefully you'll be able to see them as much as possible? I'm hoping that. I wouldn't even be able to imagine not seeing Victoria, so I can definitely understand that you're not in a happy camper mood about it. I mean, there's some upsides about this, but of course, there's some definite downsides as well, like not being able to have the kids there yet. But hopefully, it will brighten things up financially. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Sarah. Yeah, yeah, I can understand that, Christina. Let's see here. And we are on with the next color here. We sure miss you too, Tracy. Hi, Beth. Lovely to see you. Let's see here. We had burgers today. Burgers and fries. Make the fries in the oven. And then I just made the burgers. It was nice. They had a cheap brioche ball buns. I like brioche for my burger. It was very good. We had cheese and bacon on our burgers as well, which is what I like. So that was nice and really good. Good meat. Look at that. Such pretty colors. So the Faber-Castell Pit Artist Big Brush, they're just great for water-based. I think that they're pretty ideal, and they're pretty special, you know. There's none that have the same, sort of have a very special finish to them. They all, like, no matter what color it is, look kind of pastel-y. So there we go. These are the big brush. I also have the normal artist pit brush. They are thinner. These you can't get in the same set as I have. I have a set of 48. That set you can't buy anymore anywhere. I can't find it, at least. I think somebody said they found it, but I haven't succeeded in finding it. Not even on their website. They do have some other markers that are sort of called for stamping, and that looks like these. So that might be. Hi, Shanna. Wonderful to see you. Or at least they understand, yeah. Yeah, I can understand that too. That they're not feeling happy about it. It's hard, you know. Changes are always really, really hard, and especially changes that means that you can't, like, have the same everyday life as you used to. That is really, really hard. So I can totally understand that. Then we got this one going here and here. I think this is gonna be one beautiful rainbow. So this one is gonna be going around here. So I need this one going in here. It's quite a lot of colors that I chose to work with, but I think it will be nice for this one that we got a lot of colors. On some it's good with a lot, and on others it's nicer with a more limited palette. Well, you know, it's really up to you what you prefer. Just trying to follow the comments a bit. It is a huge change for them. A really huge change. And for you too, Christina. For you too. Maybe they could come over like in the afternoons or something, or in the weekends, and help you guys out so that you sort of like do some of it together so that you can do part of it as a family. And that way you spend time together. Uh, yeah, great practice for her. But that would be a huge change in her life too. If she didn't have kids, that would be a big thing for her too. That would be a big change for her having them around. You do deserve it. What is PCOS? That's great, Christina. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So they will be taking part. That's good. You will have to like try to see the positive in it. It can be hard sometimes to see positive sides, but it will give you a big project as a family as well. Yeah, I mean, of course, it's not ideal, but if you can manage to sort of try to focus on the very few positive things about it, then maybe it will be better or easier. I don't know. But you know, it's all easy to say stuff. It's different to be in the actual situation. I mean, I can't even imagine that. So it's very easy to say things and give advice. It's a lot harder if you're in the situation yourself. So don't think that we're all just coming with good advice. We're just trying to give a little bit of encouragement. But I think we all know that it's a difficult situation to stand in and can feel quite impossible. These are just so pretty. I love them. Da, 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 da. Yeah, okay. Thank you for explaining that to me, Holly. Yeah, we will cheer with you. We'll be here, and we'll be here for you when you need us. You just shout out. You have this sort of mad pastel finish. I like that in these beautiful markers. That's wonderful, Christina. So we are going for the next color on here. It's really wonderful that we can be here for each other as a group, the way that I feel like we always are, and have each other's backs. And, sometimes, it's not a lot we can do in a situation to help, but, just being there and offering the support and listening is a good big thing, and that people know that they can always reach out in this group, and we are happy to listen and communicate and talk about things. Oh, that's horrible, Holly. Oh, it's so sad and horrible. I really think that the sentencing on pedophiles should be way harder, Here in Denmark, what they get is almost like a slap on the wrist. It's like ridiculously nothing, and I feel like they don't deserve to walk the earth. I've read about places where they forcefully chemically castrates them. I think it's a step in the right direction, but I think that they should never be allowed around other people almost, like really. Um, it's like horrible. But there's a lot of criminals that shouldn't be, there's a lot of, like when it's violent and predatory criminal behavior, then I really think that there is no question of reformation. It's just a question of locking them away and never letting them have access to others again, unless you can clean them up. But like in Denmark, you can't do that because that's against the law. So we don't have death penalty here, even though that I do just think that there are some people who might deserve that. But yeah, it's it's just the way it is. But then I think that they should get a lot harsher punishments because these people repeat and repeat and repeat. So there is no cure for them. The only thing is they just continue to cause harm and damage and ruin other people's lives. And that's horrible. Then when you look at the way that they punish financial criminality, then it's like that's harsher than how they punish pedos. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get how they measure up a life of a person or against it's horrible. Let's see here. It's shaping up very beautifully. These, compared to being fairly big brushes, are quite easy to fit into tiny spaces, so that's a good thing. I like the way that these are made. I mean, they're not cheap at all, but they do work. And yeah, I've had these for a lot of years, at least since 2015, and they're still working. Of course, I don't use them like on an everyday basis, but I have used them quite a lot, and they still seem juicy and good. So it is a very good quality product. It's interesting because when you see the studio quality, those are like horrendous. So why would they want kids to play with something that's not really that tears up paper and doesn't work? And then they have the ability to make great markers like this. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. But I love these, even though that it's a very steep. I mean, well, I can't even find these again. So I have the smaller version with the smaller barrel, and they are the same beautiful colors. There's actually more colors there. It's 12 more colors. We got a set of 60. and they're absolutely beautiful. They don't. I can show you both cases after so that you can see the difference. These just hold 4 times the amount of liquid joy inside of them, so they do go a long, long way. And I actually kind of like the big brush. Of course, if I'm in something tiny, tiny, that's really horrible, Holly. It must have been very traumatic. Exactly, Christina. And me too. Exactly. Yeah, 2 years, and then he got out after 9 months. That's ridiculous. So here we go. This is really shaping up so prettily. Yeah, I know they are. Oh, Holly, that's really horrible to have had to gone through that. Yeah, these colors are so gorgeous, Christina. I really love them. So, if you guys checked out the one for tomorrow, I'll be uploading. Uh, did I upload it already? I'm not sure. I think tomorrow's is uploaded. I need to upload the one for Monday. I'm just like a goner today because I'm so tired. I'm so tired. So, Well, Holly, it might be a good idea with your book coming out. It might be a cool idea if you colored some of your own drawings. It might be a good thing. Also, in order to show them off, if you color them yourself, you can also share them and show them off more. So that's it. That would be probably good to do it for that. Um, I mean, I've always colored my own stuff. I mean, I do prefer drawing, because that's what I do. I'm an artist. I draw, and with colors, I worked more on big projects and paintings. I've worked a lot, but I do like coloring my own to see it. It's fun, and it's a great social thing to do together here and online. Then I have a good way of spending time with you guys, but also exposing my art and my books. So it sort of goes hand in hand. Yeah, that would be wonderful, Christina. That's great, Holly. The more you can get out there, the better in means of exposure. That's a very good thing. Oh, I think this is just going really lovely. I'm happy with this. I'm almost thinking about stopping with the next purple and then going backwards and not going into the blues and the greens just because I so love these colors and it might be a nice fit. I might do that. I might just do that. I have one more color to think about it in. I got this little one going here. This is beautiful. Yeah, I think I might just do that. Just change it so I'll leave my rainbow for a yellow to purple. I kind of like that. I think it will fit nicely. That's wonderful, Heather. Awesome. I'll probably now that I'm gonna be sharing the next day's weirdies, I'll probably share up and with Saturday or Sunday, so that you'll get a pack of weirdies because I won't be able to share daily like I normally do while I'm gone. So it will probably be a pack of a few days that you will get. Um, because I won't be bringing anything. I might bring my iPad, but besides that, I'm not planning on bringing anything at all. I won't be bringing the laptop or anything like that. But I was just like writing to my friend to ask what time we're supposed to meet up and everything earlier today, but I haven't had an answer yet. But she's in France, so you know, it might not be all the time that she's actually looking at the messages like 3, 6, 9, 12, right? 12 like that. But I'll be going the other way, so I think it'll be fun. I always have this jumping point when I reach like the purples where I'm like, am I gonna go into the blues or not? Am I gonna go into the blues and greens? And I always have that jumping point where I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue the rainbow. I'm just gonna go with this. So this is lovely. Maybe I could go for the full rainbow tomorrow. That's a really big one. That owly one, the owl Weirdie of tomorrow. That one might be really good for the full on. Where's this one? There's a lot of sections, so it could be that it would be good to limit it a bit on this one. So yeah, I'm still in the considering all options. Yeah. Nah, hadn't I? This is good. So now we're on the jumper, and I'll take off this portion. So I'll save for tomorrow. I'll do the whole thing, I think. So now I'm gonna go the other way around. So we're gonna backtrack. It's another good thing that I didn't count out on this one, because then I could change my mind. That was kind of why I didn't count out, because I was thinking I might change my mind in the middle of it. And then I usually count out on the second round, unless I'm, really set on having made a decision. Then I'll count out right away. But this way I had room to change my mind, and I did. Surprise, I changed my mind. Jeg ændrede mening om, hvilke farver jeg vil bruge midt i. Ja. Så kan vi gå her. And then again. God idé.
Og så gør jeg noget, som der vil hjælpe ret meget på finansieringen. Fordi på noget trykkering, så man skal sortere det.
Okay. Hvad for noget tøj? Okay. Ja. Men walking closet er jo ikke lavet endnu. Okay. Så det er ikke mit tøj, du fjerner, eller hvad? Det er ikke mit tøj, du er i gang med, eller hvad? Okay, sorry. Nej, men jeg blev bare urolig et øjeblik. Jeg er ikke sikker på, hvad det er, du har gang i, men det får jeg jo at se. Jeg er sikker på, at det er en god idé. Jeg stoler på dig. I trust Victoria to have good ideas. So this is it. Got my mind set on you. Okay, that's great. Have a good time with your girls. Nice to see you, and ta-ta for now. Hi, Ross. So now we're going backwards. It's lovely, isn't it? Well, it goes there, then we have to backtrack there. And this one here first. It's going right there. It's going right there. And we have to backtrack that way up. It's going right here. It's going right in there. Ja, ja, men jeg kan jo ikke sætte dem op. Ja, det vil jeg nok gerne på et tidspunkt. Ja. So here we go. I do have some backtracking here. With this one. That will also be here. That will be right there. And here. It's tricky. It's tricky. We got it here. And we actually got the pink that we just had. It's going to be right there. Right there. And then this is the one that we'll be carrying on with next, but that will be here. Here. So it's actually going very well. I'm quite happy with the color combo here, the combination. I think it's turning out real good. Yeah. Like the lion from Thundercats. That sounds funny. Hi, Sarah. This is the last one there. Then we got it here. The last one there. Then we got it here. Tomorrow I'll have to try to start real early, because that one is going to take ages. Morgen skal jeg starte videoen tidligt, fordi den til i morgen, den er kæmpestor. Victoria is so curious. She's all the time asking me, what are you saying, what are you saying, what are you saying? But it's a good thing to be curious. Nej, det kan man ikke. Man skal have den ind med en ravpluk, og specielt i de vægge, vi har, fordi ellers så falder den bare ud igen. Så den skal faktisk bores ind. Ja. So, I'm not worried at all. Not at all. I'm not worried about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Victoria just like, I heard like a funny sound of metallics. And she just asked me, can you actually put a screw in the wall with a hammer? I'm not worried about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Yeah. I told her that that was not possible. But it was an interesting question, because it shows that she's in the middle of doing something interesting. Yep. Can you do that? No, you can't. It wouldn't work. It would just fall out the wall. So hopefully that has deterred the project of putting shelves up in my bedroom. Exactly. That was my suggestion too, Holly. That would be a very bad idea. That wouldn't be a good idea. I know that she's working on something. So it's a good thing that she asked me, because it would have been really bad if she just tried putting up shelves with the hammer and the screws. Would have been a not so ideal situation. Especially right now, it wouldn't be clever to hammer on the walls either. There's a neighbor thing, and you're not supposed to make noise at that time. Uh, And we don't have a drill machine because that has disappeared. Wherever my dad has put everything else of practical use. So there's no way that she can get her hands on that. And she doesn't know how to use it anyway, so that wouldn't happen. So I think it's safe now. It's safe. She should be going to bed. I told her that she needs to go to bed. A long time ago, but yeah. I'm not worried about a thing. Then you got this red going. It's pretty. We are getting somewhere with it. It is developing little by little. Oh, I forgot something there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We got all the clothes washed and the bed linen washed. I would just get like 2 big bags with towels and and tablecloths, but there's no money on the laundry card, and won't be able to do it before until we get back. Well, the walls that I have here are like sort of paper thin. There's nothing to hold on to, so even with raw plugs and drills, it's almost impossible to put anything up. So it sort of needs a skilled dude to put these things up, or at least a skilled person with tools. I'm not skilled with tools, but these walls are like they got hay in between. Yeah, it's an old building, hay and newspaper and stuff. So it's not like you can just put up like a painting or a nail or anything because it won't hold. It won't stick in the wall. It will just fall out. Um, so there's no use. Even if you got the skills, it's still very problematic to put anything up. That needs it needs to have something to grab hold of, and there is nothing, um, or practically nothing. So it's quite difficult to work with. Hay or straws or something. I remember when we were taking down walls, we were like, what the fuck is that inside the walls? It's like really weird. Hvad? Jeg forstår ikke, hvad du siger. At der er sådan noget strå. Det er derfor, det er skide svært at hænge noget op. Her. Ja. Hvad for en dimser?
De der klodser.
Ja, i nogle af væggene. De nybyggede vægge. Ja. Nej, ikke lige dem her. Ikke de gamle vægge. Det ved jeg ikke, siger Victoria. Ja. Vi kan ikke sidde og snakke dansk, men jeg sidder på video. Du skal i seng, du skal børste tænder og tage nattøj på og sådan noget, gør dig klar. Så hvis du er i gang med noget, så skal du gøre det færdigt nu, ikke? Started watching the Lion King. Oh, you can already see it or what? Here it's only in the cinemas. It premiered on my birthday Wednesday. It said world premiere Wednesday. I guess was the really world premiere. I don't know. All the fireworks are going off in Tivoli. Victoria really wanted us to go in there and see the fireworks. It has to be on a Saturday. Last year there wasn't fireworks because it was too dry to have fireworks, so it was not allowed. And she really wanted to go this weekend, but of course, I had the video, then I can't go. So hopefully maybe next Saturday. Because that would be neat, wouldn't it? You watched Dumbo. What was it like? Was it good? It's lovely, isn't it? Here we go. It's perfect. In the next one, you're feeling lonely. I think there's both people on My YouTube channel is AMVWR. Yeah. Thanks, Anne. Thank you, Anne, for the link. Oh, that would be lovely if you need to babysit. It's a good thing. And this is going to go in double. And this is going to go here. And it's going to actually go there. It's going to go here. I have to sneeze. Sorry. Hi, Holly. You're coloring in. That's great. I think actually there are more people on. There's 9 on Facebook and 6 on YouTube. So I think everybody's just being quiet. Here and here. Here and here. And we got yellow in between here. This is the one we started with, if you remember. All starting points, they all came from this one. Then we got it in here and in here. Don't have that much left, huh? This is the last one here. We have it right in there. In there. It's in here. And here. And then we're actually. So I was actually. We got it there. But now we got it. We got a little something for ya. No, we don't have that much left, so we're starting to go a little bit faster because there's just tiny spots left there. Here, here, this one. She needs to be there. You're knitting winter hats. It is the sound of silence. I know. You know why? It's because it's supposed to be printed by 60 by 60. That's why it's a nightmare. And it's an abstradala, so it's not really a mandala. So yeah, I can understand that that is a nightmare. Because I guess what you're actually, the size is more like 12 by 12 if you got it printed on A3. So that's quite a lot, quite tiny compared to it being drawn to be 60 by 60. Then I do understand that that could be posing quite a problem. Quite a problem. Quite a nightmare. A challenge, yeah, a huge challenge. Yeah, exactly, Anne. Well, we are we're closing in here. We actually only got like there's a little spot down here and one here. And we just got this going out there. It's going very well. I like the colours. I like the way that it's turned out. It looks really beautiful. I love that matte pastel-y effect. It's sort of like dusty. The finish on the Faber-Castells is it's a dusty finish, and that was the last bit down here. And now we are only missing these circle things here around the eyes. Like some complaint of dark circles. This one will be, and that's under the eyes, and this one will be complaining about rainbow, you know, about pink and red, and different colored circles above the eyes. So, well, it's just decorative, I guess. It's so wonderful to see all the colors. I really enjoy that every day when I scroll. Even though right now I haven't had a lot of time for scrolling, that's for sure. I've been so busy these days, but it's because I'm hanging with Victoria, so I'm not really hanging in my office space a lot right now. Because, well, it's Victoria's holiday, so we just hang together since there's nothing really big planned. Then hanging together is the best that we can do. Then we got this one. It's midnight. It's after midnight. Disneyland has closed. That's actually also a song. It's a DAD. It's a Danish rock band that made that song. DAD actually stands for Disneyland After Dark. But they weren't allowed to call it that. They had to change. So it's getting good. I love these colors together. It's one of my favorite combos. Yeah, it's stuck in my head too. Rainbow everything. Yeah. Then we got a double up on this one. So that's our turning point again. That went pretty quick. And we got our in-betweener. That was our starting point. And we get in here, starting point yellow. Oh my god, I'm so sweaty. I could really use like a lovely breeze. This here. So this is closing in a big way now. I think on this I can't even write the numbers because I can't really see them. Numbers are too tiny. So, but because we'll be getting to the mini in a bit. We are almost done here. Just got one more little thing left. Then we'll be done. There we go. Working our way into the last one being the Pinky Winky one. Okay, I think I messed up somehow. Oh, that's okay. Messing up is good. As long as we do it on purpose. That's our total yellow to purple rainbow. Look at that. The other way around is real pretty too. This one just works great both ways. I'll grab a hold of the next 2 days. This one, as far as I know, I already uploaded it. That's for tomorrow. That's a biggity, 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 big one. Yeah. Now we know that's the owl. And that works the other way around too. And then we got Monday, 22nd. That's a nice one. That could be quite a quick one. There's no details on these, so that one wouldn't necessarily take a long time, even though it's big. And that also works great the other way around. So this one I'll be uploading after, when I'm done. I'll be saying the colors when I put it in the mini Weirdie, because I'll be putting them in there. So I'll be saying the colors there, and so I'll be writing them down when I start, so you'll get all the colors there. That's great. Hi, Ross. So here we go. It's time for the mini of the day. And there I will record the colors. So I'm just going to put this in its spot. And I'm going to put this in its spot. Okay, this is just totally fucked up. I think I need to scan before I actually leave. I'm hoping that we'll get an answer at some point about leaving. About when we're leaving. We're leaving. So, let's see here. So now I'll be recording the colors, Anne. So we're riding Saturday night and the party's alright. Pretty baby. And it's the 20th of July 2019. And it's live. Maria. And the first one is 107. It's a Faber-Castell. Let's hope I can see the numbers on most of them. The first one is 107. The next one is 109. 9. Then we got orange glaze. So first one was cadmium yellow 107. Then we had dark chrome yellow 109. Then we have orange glaze 113. And next one is scarlet red 118. And the next one is permanent carmine 126. And then we got pink carmine 127. Next one up is pink madeleine 129. Then we have middle purple pink 125. And after that it's crimson 134. And then we got manganese violet 160. And the last one is purple violet 136. So that's our colors here. Great. The amphibia finale. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what it is. But I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get some. So this is just gonna develop out, I guess, like that. That won't be developing out. It's after midnight. So that was the cadmium yellow 107. And I think I'm gonna just start that one here. Let's see how it develops. Yeah. Then we got the dark chrome yellow that is a 109. And that one is just gonna go in here. We'll see if we get them all in there, but I bet we will. Somehow I'll work it in there. So, and the next up is the orange glaze. It'll get in here. There's really only one orange in the set, which is kind of funky. But yeah, if you want the mother load of orange, variety of oranges, then the place to go is the Pro Markers. They're Dream in Orange. It. Okay. Great. I'm happy you got the numbers, Anne. Okay. I didn't know that. I mean, I don't follow television a lot, so sometimes I miss out on some stuff. A lot of times Victoria can tell me all kinds of stuff that I had no idea at all. But that's also interesting. Then she gets to update me on things. So this one was the Scarlet Red 118. So here we go. And we got the Permanent Carmine 126 that we're going to put in there. That'll go in here. And it will go right there. Oopsie, something dropped. That sounded like a snowball effect. Let's get the Liz cat. Are you okay? Victoria? Interesting. I think she's fine because I didn't hear any noises except for something falling. So, okay, I thought she actually had gone to bed, like I said, but guess not. I'll have to work on that. But she still gets up real early. Well, she always gets up real early. I think we're going to put this one here. So that was the pink carmine. Okay, that sounds interesting. Here we get 129. It's 125. The middle purple pink. I like that one. It's a very pretty color. Then we got our pretty crimson. It's going in here, and that's going to be the last color on that little dude up here. But he did make it quite a long way with the colors, even though he's such a tiny one. So this is crimson. I'm always these they work really well in the books, really well. Uh, I see them more as like there's more white showing when I'm using them on my cheap copy paper, but when I use them in the books, they're actually really ideal. So this was the manganese violet 160 here. I'll be having it right there. I'll be going right here as well. Great. So now we got the purple violet. That's 136. How many is developing? Beautiful. I will be backtracking. That will be this one here. It's after dark now. And I'll be going right in there. No, Flower Castell does not have any alcohol markers. Well, I've never seen any or heard of any Faber-Castell alcohol markers. So, and I'm pretty sure that if they had, I would have both seen them and tried them because I love alcohol markers. So, no, they don't. They do have fine liners, permanent fine liners, but that's very limited. And then they're fine tipped, so not really useful. So I think with this one we'll be going here. This will actually be going here as well. I don't think, maybe, not quite sure on the legs how I'm gonna deal with that. Maybe I'll go here, like that, yeah. And it should be backtracking here. So that would be here, like that. And that would be here and here. So like that. Then we'll be moving on. There's the orange right here. Right now I'm trying to focus. I hope that I can get this right in some way. And that would be going right there. Right there. His legs are going to be like slightly tricky. Because actually this one would be going in there like that. And it would be this one again here like that. Then we'd be working on with this. I'm like confusing myself. Hi Billy Joe, lovely to see you. Wrong account. Well, it doesn't matter which account. We can still recognize you. That's fine, Holly. Disneyland has closed. And I actually do think that I have a little bit of an issue here. Yeah, you're just gonna have to work with me on this. It's gonna be right there. Right There. Got this one going right in here. Right in here. Got my orange here. Here. This one here. Here. And I have a white spot there and it's slightly a bit heavy here. That's the only thing that's really, sometimes that bugs me. I got this one down there. These legs are on fire. They're very long. Here we go. And the last one. That is this one here. That is perfect. So we got all my colors here. So our mini is done. Yeah, here too. Really hot and humid. Thank you, Tina. I think the combo turned out really lovely. So you can see this is like the fat ones. And I have the wee ones I promised I was going to show you. And this is the box of the little ones here. Let's see. Of the Faber-Castell. So I'm just going to remove the book so that I don't dirty it up. That was the mini of today. So this is the little one that has 60 in it. So, and the big ones, the fat ones, I have them laying here. So for instance, if you look at these two, you can see the difference in size. This is a lot bigger. And this little box has 60 colors in there. And the big box here is for 48 colors. So you can see the pure size difference in the box is quite amazing because they're almost the same width, but yeah. And this one has 60 and that one has 48. So they are really great. And they're beautiful boxes too. They look they have this leathery look. Beautiful boxes. And of course it says Faber-Castell. Since 1761. Here you go. So they're absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, that was it for today. I will say my thank you for today. And I'll be back tomorrow. And I will probably be aiming for being on at least at 9. You're having fun with that one, Tina. Yeah, they are really expensive. I paid $99, like almost $100 for this one. And the other ones were even more. And that was when they're on offer. I think now they're much more. But the boxes are very fancy. Why I'm starting earlier? Oh, because it's a very long one tomorrow. It will take me a long time to color it, I think. So, and also I want to try to start earlier so I can get to bed earlier and I don't like make too much noise after midnight so that my dad can actually sleep. So I am going to start hopefully 9. If I can start earlier than that, then I might do it. But I mean, 9 o'clock is sort of, yeah, it will probably be around 9 because we also have to have dinner and stuff. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. So have a lovely evening, and thank you for being here with me. Bye bye. And thank you. Have a lovely night.